Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Kyle Henderson of BamaInsider.com talking about 5 things to watch for the NFL Combine. The NFL Combine starts on February 24th and goes through March 1st in Indianapolis, Indiana at Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts. Now, today we're talking about 5 things to watch, but first let's talk about which attendees from Alabama are attending the event. Tua Tagovailoa, Jedrick Wills, Jerry Jeudy, and Henry Ruggs from the offensive side of the football. And on the defensive side of the ball, you have Xavier McKinney, Trayvon Diggs, Terrell Lewis, Raekwon Davis, Anthony Jennings, and Shaheem Carter. Now, here are the exact dates of when to watch the NFL Combine. On Thursday, February 27th, tight ends, quarterbacks, and wide receivers. On Friday, February 28th, place kickers, special teams, offensive linemen, and running backs. On Saturday, February 29th, defensive linemen, linebackers. Sunday, March 1st, will be the defensive backs. You can catch all that action on NFL.com. Now, the first thing we're watching is Tua Tagovailoa. Now, he's not going to throw at the event. He's not going to move around at the event, but he is going to meet with team doctors, NFL GMs. He's going to go through the medical evaluation. And this is when things are going to get serious. NFL GMs, doctors are really going to dive in, dissect Tua Tagovailoa. Now, he did recently get a good CT scan, so I think everything is positive from that aspect. But coaches really want to know how durable Tua Tagovailoa is after dislocating his hip in 2019, after going through hip surgery, back up to health, and it looks like he's been moving around. We've seen him on social media, hitting the media scene. We've seen him working out behind the scenes from social media that he's posted, and he looks good. So I think if everything goes well for Tua Tagovailoa, there's no doubt that he flies off the board in April very early. You're talking a top 5 pick for Tua Tagovailoa. However, all it takes is one bad medical to plant a seed of doubt in the minds of NFL teams. So things have to go positive because he needs a positive health report this week. Biggest week that Tua Tagovailoa has had since the national championship game, probably, right? I mean, he's meeting with doctors and GMs for big money. And when you're putting big money on a particular player, you want to know that they can go to the grind of the NFL. You want to know that this player deserves the amount of cash that you're going to float his way. And I think Tua Tagovailoa is just a couple months away from being a multimillionaire. So let's hope things go well for Tua Tagovailoa, but that's something that we're tracking leading off with the NFL Combine. All right, second aspect. Will Henry Ruggs break John Ross's 40-yard dash record? Now, the fastest 40 time at the NFL Combine set by Ross in 2017 is a blazing 4.22. Now, Ruggs is definitely the favorite at the Combine to be the fastest man. He was reportedly clocked, get this, 4.25 in the 40 during last season's junior day. That's incredible. NFL Network analyst Daniel Jeremiah projected Ruggs will run somewhere in the range of a 4.2. Ruggs caught 98 receptions, 1,700 yards, 24 touchdowns at Alabama throughout his career. I think if he has a great Combine, I mean, this guy could be a top 15 pick. We're also talking about another Alabama wide receiver, and that's Jerry Jeudy. And this could be a great opportunity for Jerry Jeudy to really silence doubters. I don't know if you've been following the NFL mock drafts recently, but Jerry Jeudy, who caught 159 balls at Alabama for 2,700 yards and 26 touchdowns, has recently been slipping in a couple of mock drafts. Actually, he's even been outside of the top 10, which is really mind-blowing if you follow Jerry Jeudy, if you watch Jerry Jeudy grind, if you watch him work out, if you watch his routes. So I think this will provide a great opportunity for Jerry Jeudy to really silence any doubters. And recently, he told NBC Sports that he was clocked at a 4.4 in the 40-yard dash. During receiver drills is where Jeudy should really shine. You know, he's got those Velcro hands, so expect Jerry Jeudy to have a monster combine showing. We're looking for 2 wide receivers from Alabama to really take the spotlight during this combine event. Now, we're also watching Terrell Lewis. He's the outside linebacker for Alabama, and I think this is a great opportunity for him to really win over NFL scouts and GMs and prove that he is ready to compete in the NFL, that he is durable, just like Tua Tagovailoa. This is a guy who faced a lot of injuries. Missed 10 games in 2017 with the elbow injury and missed the entire 2018 season with the ACL injury, had 31 tackles and 6 sacks in 2019. Now, you look at Terrell Lewis. 6'5", 252 pounds. What's not to like about him? He has a ton of athleticism. I think he's a pass rushing specialist in the making. I think he just has to prove that he's one, durable, one, he's ready to go, he's fully healthy, and that he can compete right away in the NFL. And I think once NFL scouts and GMs talk to him, they'll see just how bright this guy is. Very good when you speak to him one-on-one. And I think Terrell Lewis can certainly make a splash in this year's NFL Combine. And finally, what we're watching with the big man is Jedrick Wills, 6'5", 320 pounds, widely viewed as one of the potential top picks in the NFL draft. And I think if he has a strong showing during the Combine, that's certainly going to bode very well for Jedrick Wills Jr., being that he already has a lot of momentum. Now, recently, he told the Fort Worth Star-Telegram he's looking to put up freakish numbers at this week's Combine. Now, what are freakish numbers? Well, the right tackle is very light on his feet, and I don't know if you know about that, but he could be the fastest lineman at the event at 6'5", 320 pounds. Look for him in the 40 time to really steal the show. So once again, with a strong showing, you got to think Jedrick Wills continues his strong momentum into the NFL draft. What about you? What are you watching during this week, during the NFL Combine? What guy really needs to prove that he can play at the next level? Which is your sleeper player for Alabama? What do you want to see during this week's NFL Combine? Sound off in the comment box. We'll be bringing you tons of coverage all this week on BamaInsider.com. We're just a couple weeks away now from spring football in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. We'll catch you soon at BamaInsider.com.